Hi everybody, it's Kiara. How are you? It is Sunday, April something. Sunday, April 25th, 26th? April 26th, 2026. For those that don't know, my name is Kiara. I am a native New Yorker who now lives in Northwest Arkansas, and I'm probably going to stop saying that because I have been in Northwest Arkansas for over 5 years now. I'm actually coming up on the 5-year anniversary of living in this house, so I think I can just say I'm from Arkansas now. I mean, obviously you guys can tell from the accent that this is not where I was originally from. I am a wife, mom. I work as a paraprofessional in a SPED classroom in the elementary school. I am also a special needs mom. I'm just a jack of all trades. I'm a multi-crafter. I do vinyl, though I don't generally show vinyl. I don't do it that often. I mainly quilt and cross stitch and embroidery, machine embroidery. So that's a little bit about me. I want to thank you for stopping by and for coming back. I'm so grateful that you're here. This is a quilting update. I generally try to do these weekly, but life has been so insane that I haven't had a chance to. I did have, I don't know if my dogs are acting wild or my son's acting wild. Oh, he brought the dogs in. We have some crazy weather, and my dogs cannot stay outside because besides the crazy weather, they bark until my next door neighbor's dogs come out, and then they try to go out my fence. So they're not very good, so we bring them in. They bark for the dogs to come out, and then they know they have to come in. Crazy situation. So with the end of school, these are going to be like every 2-week videos until the end of school. We are down to, I think, 19 days tomorrow. 20 days. Finished on the 21st. So about 20 days. But not counting tomorrow because once you get there, that day's done. So about 19 days. We finish on May 21st. Very excited. And then summer will be here, and then before I know it, we'll be going back to school in August. But besides that, let's jump into what I've done in the past 2 weeks. I've actually done quite a bit, even though it's only mainly getting done on the weekends. I did pull out my Among the Stars. And for those that don't know, this was a block of the month that Fat Quarter Shop did ages ago. And it's based on this book and pattern from It's So Emma, which is the Fat Quarter Shop. Don't know if they designed it. Yeah, this is their pattern, and I am using the Fig Tree fabrics, and this is the colorway I'm doing, the Halloween one. So I did month 4. This was not really on my list, but then I starched the fabric and I was like, okay, let me do it. So here's the first block, and here's the second block. So I've done months 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I just starched month 5. There are 7 months of blocks. 7 months of blocks? Let's look. 5, 6, 7, and then 8 is doing this crazy border. And I haven't decided if I'm doing that or if I'm just gonna put a solid border around it. I'm leaning towards a solid border because I don't want to play with that. I also did Riley Blake Design Challenge Block 6. I'm using a Lori Holt color conversion. I'm really enjoying it. This block was a lot harder than I thought, but that one's done. I also did Socialites 6 and Socialites 7. So here's Socialites Block 6. That was a fun one. And then here is my Socialites Block 7. You'll see a lot of red, white, and blue themed, and I actually do a lot of red, white, and blue quilts anyway. Then this is Designer Mystery Block 10 for 2025. And then this is I did this yesterday. This is the Fat Quarters by the Dozen sampler. And this is what it will look like. And this is, I'm trying to see if you can see where this block goes. I don't even see this block here. Oh, there it is. It's this block right here. And here's mine. I am using an old Layla Boutique line called, oh, I gotta put my other things, I gotta update my book. Layla Boutique. It's probably back here. Layla Boutique. It's called Flower Pot by Layla Boutique. And this sew along goes along to July. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more blocks, and it finishes on July 15th. The next block is the gardenia block, and it comes out on Friday, and I will show you, I think it's the one that's on the cover. Let's see. And I generally wait till the cheat sheet comes out on the Fat Quarter Shop site because, yeah, it's, nope, it's not the one on the cover. It's this one. So that's the block we'll make. Though I probably could figure this out myself. I wonder if I could figure this out myself and just get it cut and do it. Well, I have it starched, so even if I cut it out Friday, it's fine. So that's done. I'm really loving these blocks. I can actually see myself pulling this out and doing a whole quilt of one of these. So that is what I have. Oh wait, no, I have one more thing I worked on, and I gotta show it to you because I'm so excited. I am working on my 2024 designer mystery. I'm really trying to get this done because Bunny Hill they're using Bunny Hill fabrics for their next the next quilt along they're doing in the sew sampler box. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. So I put the borders on 6 of my blocks. These are all the ones that get the pink borders. So this week I am going to do the borders, these borders on all of these. So, and then I am going to start making the houses, the roof blocks for my houses. So I'm getting very excited about that. So what else am I planning on working on? Well, I have a couple ideas because school finishes in 20 days and I really want to get a bunch of stuff. Guys, I want to get a bunch of stuff. Like, I want to finish up some UFOs or whips. one of the things is I want this house quilt done. I want to catch up on my Riley Blake designs. I'm like 5 or 6 behind on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 7? Yep, I'm 7 behind. There won't be a block this week, so I'm going to try to cut out at least 2 of those this week. I want to catch up on socialites. I'm 3 behind on that. I would love the things I want to finish. I want to finish my Among the Stars. While on summer break, I want to finish my Among the Stars. I want to finish the house quilt before. And I have a bunch of whips that have been hanging around that I really want to do. And I really want to do this. I might just do this one weekend. Cut the thing out. I want to make this. think that this is the panel. It's a different, I wish I had taken a picture of it. This is the design, but mine are from Primitive Gatherings. It's this line with this panel, and I really love the eagle. And here are the fabrics. So I want to do that. I have to figure out what's here because I don't think it says which is which. So I have to figure out which, I have to measure which fabric is which fabric. That's the only thing I wish I don't think they labeled them. Let's see, did they label them? No, they're not labeled. So I have to figure out which is which. So I can do this. It's not a hard quilt, I think. Let's see. I think you make 4 star blocks. Four star blocks, 1, 2, and then it's just binding. Okay, so I just need to measure what's here and figure out which fabric is which fabric. And it finishes 58.5 by 66, but I love this. It'll be a quick do, and I want to do this. I need a quick and easy quilt, guys, that I can finish. But I also, with summer vacation coming, I want to get at least 3 or 4 quilts quilted. But I was going to put a quilt on my long arm, but a friend of mine is making a t-shirt quilt for our 5th grader who's moving up. So I'm going to be quilting the t-shirt quilt. So I didn't want to put anything on and not have it done, especially since we've been storming so much lately. So the other thing is I'm planning on working this week on cutting my I'm doing this quilt, Celebrate 250. It's the Peppermint Twist quilt from this book. And I'm gonna do this star as my first block. Okay, so let me find it. It's on 130. I've showed this to you guys before. What size is that? That's a cute quilt. No, I don't want to make that small. It's called the Peppermint Rose, not Peppermint Twist, it's the Peppermint Rose quilt. And it has, here, you can see it here. It has these 4 big blocks, and then it's got 6-inch blocks around it. And then the 3-inch blocks go somewhere else. Oh, it's got 3-inch blocks, and then it's got 6-inch blocks. So I did all the 3-inch. If I wait to do this, I'm not gonna assemble it. So my goal is the month of May. So how they did it, release 1 was February to May. And then the next release was June to August. And then the next one was September to November. And then they had December to February was making the 12 inches and assembling it. Well, I'm gonna do, in May, I'm gonna do these 4 12-inch blocks and then pick up with the 6-inch blocks. But I can assemble the May blocks and all the 3-inch blocks while I'm working on the rest of the releases for the rest of the quilt. So, and that way I can be progressing and finishing. That's just gonna work better for my mind. So I'm going to, I starched my fabric for the first 12-inch block, and then I'm going to do, every week I'm gonna do a 12-inch block from this and be a little bit ahead. So that's the plan with that. So I think I'm gonna come back maybe later on in the week. I'm gonna pull out some of my whips that I wanna work on over summer break, and maybe we'll choose a couple quilts that I can quilt, which will be fun. I haven't had gotten, I have had been cutting stuff out on Fridays. Not on Fridays, on Sundays to work on during the week, but I was just saving everything for the weekend because I've had so much going on it's just been crazy. And I don't want to overwhelm myself the next few weeks because I'm going to have to quilt the quilt. I actually need to clean off my long arm because I've been putting blocks hanging on the long arm. I don't want to overwhelm myself because I'm going to have to do the quilt, but it looks like we're going to have to pick up, the teacher and I are going to have to pack up the classroom, and I think we're going to have to pack up the entire classroom because they're going to rip our carpet out and give us new floors and maybe do our kitchen. But I need to get it moving. So I don't want to overwhelm myself with projects at home. Plus I have my last DAR meeting of the year and then I need to get things going with. But life has been lifing. I also didn't come back because my son had a seizure last week. It was our first one since last year. He's doing okay. And then there's just been some personal stuff we've been dealing with at home. So just trying to keep it chill. But I'm excited about school ending. I'm gonna try to clean this room over the summer. I maybe stash some stuff. I have some stuff like this. And I would love to make this, but I don't. Is this it? I think this is it. This is an old, this is from like 2018 limited edition Jolly Box. And I want to make it, but I probably will never make it. So I'm kind of like thinking I have this, I have the templates, and I have the fabric still in here. Well, let's see what else came in here. Let's see what else came in this Jolly Box. Oh, it came with friction markers. I knew I took those away. The templates, the fabric, it's 8 fat quarters from Stacy Itsu from Moda. Oh God, that bag is way gone. I used those. I have the quilt pattern. Oh, I think was the twine in here? I thought I saw, oh no, I think I took the twine to use or something. But it has this. So I'm thinking like, I have some of these things that I would love to make, but I'm probably never going to make. So I maybe stash some of this. I know that Kathy from My Hobby Home just did a de-stash. I'm thinking of, I have this one. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else right here that oh, there's a pillow. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna just put that where I can see it. Oh, no, that was probably the only one that's right here. But I have a whole bunch of boxes like this, so I think I might do that to stash some of them. So that's what's going on with me. I might come back on Monday, I might not, but I think I'm gonna dig out some of my whips and maybe we'll choose a whip for me to work on as I finish something. Because I have some that I would really like to finish. Because I have my Anna Green Gables quilt I would love to start. And I want to finish my Designer Mystery 2025. I have to cut out the pieces. My goal is to finish this and then get Designer Mystery 2025 finished. Because I have one row already done. I just have to cut the pieces for a round. So that might be the next thing I do after I finish this. But that's where I am. I hope you all have a great week. I'm going to try to be back during the week, but we'll see how life goes. We're supposed to have bad weather all week, so I don't know. I mean, we're under a tornado watch, but it really doesn't look like anything out. I mean, there's some funky clouds, but nothing really. Yesterday we had hail, but nothing. It probably stayed south of us. So that's what's going on here. I will talk to you all soon. I'm rambling. Bye, everybody.